अब हम एक खुसूसी गुफ्तगू करने जा रहे हैं माइकल हुलगेट से, of British Council for Sindh and Balochistan. Thank you very much, Michael, for joining me this morning. I think it's a great effort, and I think your team puts in a lot of hard work in coordinating and making sure that this cohort visits Pakistan and goes across to the 3 cities. So my first question to you would be that there are quite a few education exhibitions that come to Pakistan. What is unique about the Study UK coming to Pakistan?
So the Study UK University Tour is the biggest university tour which the British Council organises, and it's one of the biggest and well-known university tours in Pakistan that's focused exclusively on UK universities. And I think there are a number of reasons why Pakistani students might be interested specifically in looking at UK universities and the UK as a study abroad destination. I think, one is just the quality of universities that you get in the UK. The UK is home to some of the best universities in the world. It's home to some universities that consistently rank amongst the best in the world. It's a destination where whichever university you go to, you'll get a degree which is recognised around the world, and you'll get world-class teaching, you'll have access to world-class research, and you'll have access to some of the professors who are top of their field and so on.
Absolutely.
But in addition to academics, I think the UK is a great place to live for Pakistani students. The UK is an extremely interesting country to live in. It's a multicultural country. It's fantastically diverse. It's a country that has a very long history, but it's also a country which is very forward-looking. It's a country that has some of the most dynamic, vibrant cities in the world, cities with a lot of interesting nightlife, theatre, restaurants, markets, and so on. So it's a place where I think Pakistani students will have a really, really interesting time if they live there for a few years.
A very rich,
it's a place where they can
a very rich
academic
and a very rich academic life, which allows you to actually explore a number of facets and to really experience the British culture. Michael, the question I wanted to ask you, that there's a lot of concern about the post-study working environment and opportunities for students. So one is wondering, now since visa is available for that, how is that going to help the Pakistani students?
So this was a really exciting announcement that was made a few weeks ago, that the UK is now offering to anybody that's graduated from a UK university a 2-year post-study work visa. And I think it's really, really important, because the fact is we live in a truly global economy, a globalized world, and I think now, in 2019, there probably isn't such thing as a job that doesn't have an international dimension. All jobs require some sort of international engagement, and I think having that kind of international experience is really, really important. So now any student, international student that goes to the UK to study, will be able to stay behind for 2 years to find work, and gaining that international experience is going to be invaluable to sort of boosting their career prospects in the future and getting that experience of working in different cultures and different contexts.
Absolutely. Michael, another thing, that since the visa is all sorted out, how does the degree itself help the students in their career choices and their work environments? What kind of experience and what kind of an edge can they expect once they graduate from the UK universities?
Okay, so I think a UK education will benefit Pakistani students in a number of ways in their careers. First and foremost is the quality of education that they're going to get. The UK universities are simply world-class. Out of the top 10 universities in the world, 4 are from the UK. The quality of teaching that goes on at UK universities is very innovative. The quality of research that the students will have access to is at the cutting edge. And it's been proven that students who study at UK universities come away with the skills that they need in order to get the jobs that they want. In addition, going along with the quality is the recognition of the degrees. If you have a degree from a UK university, it will be recognised and respected wherever you end up in the world. And I think that that's really important. If you have the UK degree on your CV, it'll help you stand out.
So that truly is a true advantage, because you have a distinguished mark on your CV and in your profile. But tell me something, that this particular study tour Study UK program is the largest of UK universities present here in Pakistan. What do you think, in your opinion, draws the Pakistani students towards them, and what kind of questions have been coming up? What kind of information is sought from them as the students are visiting the Study UK exhibition?
Again, I think it's the quality of the education that they get is the first thing. They're drawn to the quality of the universities, the reputation of the universities, the standard of the teaching that they're going to be exposed to, the standard of the research that they'll be exposed to. And again, I think it's also the fact that the UK and Pakistan have very, very close ties, so a lot of Pakistani students feel drawn to the UK. The UK is a place where there are a lot of Pakistani people living. It's a place where Pakistani students might be able to feel at home. They might have personal links there. They might have cultural association with the UK. I also think that UK universities are very international. UK university campuses are places where people from all over the world come to study, and so they're very interesting places to be based. They're places where anybody can feel welcome, anyone can feel at home. You can be exposed not just to British people, but people from all over the world, and have a really interesting and rewarding experience.